Winter Wonder Market. Winter Wonder Market. Winter Wonder Market. Good morning! It's day one of the Winter Wonder Market. That's what it's called. Hi, Cody. Last night we were at Great America's Winter Fest again. It was really fun. And then we stayed at a hotel nearby and we're about to head over to the mall. It is that clock right? I don't think that's right. Is it 8:30?
8:40.
Oh, the clock is right for one. But the event starts at 11. We're hoping to get there at 9 and start setting up. See you there. I have a new friend. I imagine this is from all the events that I'm doing back to back. Just arrived at the venue. It's at the Westgate Mall or Center in San Jose. And look at that. SJmade, enter here. This is why I love SJmade. So professional and so helpful. Here's the booth. And here's the mall. We're next to Target over there. But I'm pretty excited about the way our setup turned out. A lot of it was on the fly. We're kind of just like putting posters wherever they can fit. I have a lot of postcards. I finally restocked. Really trying to get rid of keychains. Just a couple of mystery bag things left, so hopefully these last the weekend. And then we got the new backdrop again. And the clothes rack. Our neighbor moved, so we got some extra space. And the clothes are here. And this clothes rack is amazing. I cannot recommend it enough. It comes apart so easily and it's very pretty. And it's super light. So if you have apparel or like tote bags, I highly recommend this on Amazon. Back is a little tight, but that's okay. I've worked with much worse, honestly. And then just the usual cash stuff. This needs to be organized a bit more. And then all the apparel, extra barrels over here. And a little chair off to the side. So a little fun fact, apparently the mall double booked an event. So in addition to the SJmade holiday or winter wonder market, we've also got like a card collectible thing going on, which makes it a little bit more crowded, but I don't know, I kind of like it. After last weekend and even the week before that, I am not angry with a little bit more foot traffic. I am totally down for a little bit more chaos if it means more people. We're 30 minutes in at this point. It's 11:30 and there's good traffic, but lots of lookers, not a ton of shoppers yet. After last week's vlog, I could really use a win right now. SJmade usually delivers, even though I talked about it not being my ideal audience. It's still usually good, so I don't want to. I did this at Lodi Comic Con too. I don't want to start panicking in just the first 30 minutes. So I'm gonna find some busy work. Lunch today. I love these like random to-go Chinese places. They're always so good. Early afternoon update. It's 1 o'clock. Sales are okay. Not what I was hoping, but I feel like that's just the story of my life recently, not what I was hoping. It looks like the crowd thinned out a little bit too, which I was hoping for more traffic in the afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting in my head. But so far it's not bad. I don't think so. I'm trying to be good today with shopping, but I couldn't resist this poster. It's perfect for my office. Yay! I'm so excited. It's 2:30. So far, we're good. This table cost as much as Banana Night Market, a vlog I did back in September. So I'm hoping to make as many sales at that event as I did at that event, but I don't know. The nice thing though is SJmade always gives us water. Like, I love that. I was so thirsty too. hard to vlog at SJmade events. I feel like I'm always so close to the people around me and they're all judging me or watching me record stuff. T-shirts are moving well, which has been nice because the past few events they haven't been selling as well as I know they can. I think this clothes rack is helping a lot. I really like this. I might spray paint it black. Still deciding. Also, this setup is helping a lot too. Oh my gosh, I'm so sweaty. Send help. The line for her booth is always so long, so I'm very excited for this. Cody said I had to take a cookie break. Okay, boss. We're down to the last 2 hours. It's been good. In terms of bestsellers, typically she's my bestseller, but today, and San Jose in general, the kitsune's been selling the best, so San Jose must really like their kitsunes. I love living in 2023 so much. I just booked client work through my Gmail here while I'm also making sales. Like, starving artist is not a thing. It is a great time to pursue art as a small business. Despite the multiple streams of income happening in that moment, I was still a bit disappointed with Saturday sales simply because Saturday is typically the best day for sales, and if this was the best the event had to offer, I was really not excited for Sunday, and so I ended up not recording as much as I normally do because I was actually very disappointed. Good news though, Sunday, a little bit of a spoiler alert, ended up being amazing, so let's watch. Good morning. It is day 2. I'm back home in Vacaville and I'm about to head over to my dad's place to pick him up, and then we're gonna head over together because Cody is currently working at church today, which I had to take the day off so that I could work at Winter Wonder Market. Day 1 was good. It's the kind of numbers I would expect from a single day. So paired with hopefully another day that's good, we'll make this event good. I think just a good way to finish off the Christmas season. I do have some really exciting news that just happened over this weekend. A couple different things actually. So that'll be fun to talk about in the recap. But I'm gonna go pick up my dad and then we'll probably get McDonald's and head over to the mall. Just wanna feature someone real quick who I feel like is not in the vlogs enough. Hello. Hi, little thing. Oh, look how grumpy she is. She's like, I don't want to be in your stupid video. Okay, goodbye. What a gloriously gloomy day. Look at that. That just screams winter. I am obsessed. So after this event, it was supposed to be like basically my vacation from up until like basically New Year's Eve. Like I should have had like 2 weeks off, especially because for 1 week we're going to be in Utah. But it looks like my last week in California is going to be very busy, which is fantastic for business, but not what I had planned, especially because I booked a facial for tomorrow and now I'm like, I wish I didn't do that so I had more time to work. What a wonderful problem, because just a year ago, the same time of year, I remember being really sad I didn't have very much work. So problems, but great problems. Yeah. Hello. We're here for day 2, all set up and ready. It's 10:45. I've already gotten a couple sales from other vendors, so that's cool. I think today will be possibly a little bit slower, typically just because that's just how Sundays are, but I wouldn't be angry if I were wrong. I've gotten so many goodie bags. This one is from Teresa from, where are you? Bad Witch Crystals. And then Vivian from Home ESF came by earlier. And this one was from Naomi. And then Star Droplet Sandy. You guys are so nice. Happy holidays. More presents. Thank you, Sarah. So cutie. I was really considering bringing my iPad so I could get some work done, but I try not to do that because I really like to be present. I have so much work waiting for me when I get home. It would have been nice to get a head start. So if you're thinking about bringing your iPad to your next event, just do it. Even if you don't use it, at least it's there in case you change your mind. The vendor behind me was blasting Yellow Card, so enjoy me indulgently lip syncing. As much as I was thriving off of this emo playlist, it also did keep me from recording some really awesome interactions with customers. So hopefully this view of like the side of my face and this voiceover will be enough. That was really sweet. In short, I had someone stay at my booth for a good amount of time and just stare at everything. And then she leaned over and told me that I drew such sexy women. And that's like peak compliment for me, because that's literally my whole brand. Like, I want to draw pretty girls who could probably kill you. So when other people recognize that, I very much thrive off of it. Just sold the last large of the kitsunes that I have. So I'm sold out of large kitsunes, and I'm running pretty low on the other sizes. Didn't print out enough sales logs, so time to DIY. It's really busy today. We're already doing like a good amount better than yesterday, which is not what I was expecting, and it's still in the middle of the rush, so we might still get like a good number of sales coming in. I've sold out of a couple sizes on my shirts too, so yay for Sundays that are better than Saturdays. We're down to the last 2 hours. It's 3:12 right now. I suspect it should die off within the next hour, but in terms of sales, I've done better than I was expecting, and I did better than I did my first holiday fair, which is kind of a big deal to me, so I'm happy. I'm very happy. So cute. Let's go here.
Oh, I love this. I love this stand too. I want to take a picture of the stand.
Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. Just sold the last small of her, which was the display, so I had to take it off and then hang up a medium. But we're selling out of lots of designs today. Good job, Dad. We're down to the last hour. It's still looking kind of busy though, so maybe it'll be a good last hour. But even on this side, you can see the crowd. It's still busy. It is 5:10. I've made a couple more sales past 5, and even towards the end. I gotta save stuff for. Oh, we're just gonna start going. It was a good show. This was a very good show. I'm very happy. Thank you, San Jose. And this is the last one of the year. So goodbye 2023 events. Hello 2024. I will see you guys in the recap. Sounds like I have a lisp today. It's because I kind of do, because I've got like 3 sores on my mouth, like on my tongue right now. I just kind of want to die, but the vlog must go on. Ugh, freaking canker sores. It's gonna be the death of me. San Jose Winter Market, hosted by SJmade, was a last-minute Christmas shopping event that took place at the Westgate Center in Saratoga, San Jose, from December 16th to December 17th. So it was a 2-day event. We got about an 8x5 space. I was initially on the wait list, but a lot of people dropped out because they wanted more space, and so I got in, yay. SJmade does several events throughout the year, their largest and most noteworthy one being Holiday Fair, which I made a vlog for back in November. And this was a new addition to their lineup. They hadn't done this before, and the idea was last minute Christmas gift shopping. We definitely caught the last minute Christmas gift shopping crowd. This is their first year doing it, and so it was a little bit experimental for them, and it showed up a little bit. But before I go straight into pros, cons, conclusion, there was a lot to keep in consideration and to make note of. So let's talk about things that I found noteworthy for this event before we go straight to pros. First off, like I mentioned, this was supposed to take place elsewhere with more space, but last minute they got moved into a mall. And so when we showed up, it was true to the email. It said 8x5, which like, girl, I sold at Stockton Con. 8x5 is a mansion compared to some artist alley spaces. I'll just say there are times when I find crawling under my table to be the best way to get behind my table. And that just gives you an idea of how little space I've worked with. No offense, some other vendors are kind of entitled because I had a lot of neighbors who were complaining, and I'm like, they said in the email it was gonna be 8x5 and it was exactly 8x5. So I don't understand why people were frustrated. If you didn't want that space, you should have dropped out then. That being said, there was another thing that happened to add on top of all this craziness. Apparently, the mall double booked and there was a second event happening at the same exact time in the mall, in the same exact place. And so in the center, you have all like these cute handmade or like small business stuff. And then you turn around and there's like Pokemon cards and Funko Pop characters, which like works for me. Like, to me, it's just like a convention. But again, I had a lot of neighbors who were so pissy. Like they were so angry and they just wouldn't stop complaining. And personally, I'm like, this is great. Like, we're getting twice as much foot traffic as we originally planned. Like, this is popping, especially like last two events I went to were pretty dead. So I'm not angry if there's gonna be more people, but I just knew so many people were complaining and I'm like, it'll get over yourself. With these two things in mind, let's talk about the pros to this event. Number one, there was fantastic traffic, like I just mentioned. Now, did this mean it made for tight spots? Yes, but again, I've been to conventions, I've been to lots of events. Like, as a business, that's what I want. I want it to be so packed. People get stuck and they have to stare at my table. Like, that's the kind of foot traffic I want. I don't understand why a vendor would I'm getting so angry and heated, sorry. I don't understand why a vendor would complain, oh, there's too many customers, like, oh, I'm making too many sales. So then good traffic led to good sales. Although ironically, the first day, like, I was really disappointed day one. I was like, this sucks. Like, I was not making, I made table and I made profit, but I did not make the kind of money that I had been wanting until day two, which day two exceeded my expectations. So then by the end of the event, I was very satisfied. Sorry, my hair looks so weird. By the end of the event, I was really satisfied. But for me, it was very strange because day three, I made like 3-4 times as much money as I did day one. But ultimately, it was very good traffic and very good sales. The table was cheap, considering, like, I'm gonna say cheap, but everyone's idea of cheap is different, but considering it was an affordable table. And as mentioned before, SJmade is a great event organization. I truly can't think of a team that does it better and who actually cares about us. And like, a little thing, but they give us water bottles. Like, I get so thirsty all the time and sometimes I just don't have time to get water and they come to me with water bottles. Like, thank you, that makes such a big difference. So just ultimately, I could go on and on. This was a good event. Let's talk cons, if I can find any. Obviously, if you've watched any video of mine before, I go from Vacaville to San Jose, which is like an hour and a half at least. It's not like the worst drive in the world, but you know, to make that multiple times a day is not also the best either. So it's just commute. Oh, I guess my neighbors. That being said, not all my neighbors. I did have like good, because we're surrounded by a lot of people. I had half great neighbors and then half other neighbors. So I was just like, please just mind your own business. I'm really pulling. Hold on, I can find another con if I try really hard. Now, actually, that's all I got. This was a good event. In fact, it was so good. I did just as good as I did at Holiday Fair. Now, okay, all things considering, if you watched my Holiday Fair vlog, you might have come to the conclusion that I was unhappy with that event. That is very false. It was a very profitable weekend for me. I've done way better, but it was still very profitable for me. I simply had very high, like beyond, like very high expectations. And what reality delivered was still great, but it just didn't meet my like outer space expectations, which is probably my fault. So then the opposite kind of happened with Winter Wonder Market. This is just a standard SJmade event. So I wasn't expecting like crazy crowds and crazy sales. I just wanted a good, decent 2-day sale event, which I've done before. And I pretty much doubled what I've done at other 2-day events. And looking at my numbers, I think I only did like $13 better at Holiday Fair for a booth that was basically twice as much. So this event was very good when you consider things like that. That is the end of 2023 events for Kelsey Kishi Draws. I can't believe it. Like, I truly, like, I know a lot of people say that, but like, I really can't believe it. That's really crazy. I started off 2023, like, my foot halfway into business and the other still kind of looking for like a day job. But by the time April and May hit, basically by the time spring hit, like, this became my full-time thing without me even realizing it, and like, it's been really good. It's been really good. I learned so freaking much in a year full of 32 pop-up events. If you guys would be curious to hear all of the do's and the don'ts that I've learned from this year, please comment below. I would love to make a video about that, but I want to know if there's any interest in it so I can get started on it now. While this is the end of 2023 and the last event and the last vlog of the year that you're gonna see from me, that is only the beginning, because we've already got a big event for 2024. Special announcement, I'm gonna be at Sacanime Winter. Eee! If you watched my Akimatsuri vlog, you saw me applying to be on the waitlist for Sacanime Winter, but then they had an art contest where you had to design a banner for their Artist Alley page, and I drew and I won first place. Yay! So I'm gonna be at Sacanime Winter, and based on what they said, hopefully they're gonna blow up my art and hang it somewhere at the event. So that could be really cool. If you're gonna be at Sacanime, please, please, please stop by and say hello. And then I do have one other event happening in January, and I don't want to reveal it just yet because it's very interesting. So you have to watch the Sacanime vlog if you want to see what that next event is going to be. Okay, I just lost a ton of sunlight because I spent like the past 2 hours FaceTiming my sister. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being with me throughout 2023 if you have been watching these videos. I'm really loving this YouTube journey and recording all of it. It's been so fun. It started as marketing and now it's just kind of indulgent and for me. But I hope you guys enjoy it while it's all happening, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I will see you in 2024 at Sacanime, January 5th through the 7th. Bye!